visualize and monetize.
Hey, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. This is Paul Telling, Telling. I'm the creative coach, and I'm here to help you visualize and monetize. This is the 10 coaching success principles, or the 10 success principles, and this is success principle number 3. What you focus on is what you get, to the exclusion of everything else. So what does that mean? Well, as Tony Robbins would say, where your focus goes, your energy flows. Energy is your torch in this picture, or your focus is the torch. So if you're in a dark room, you can't see anything, and you shine a torch, all you can see in that room is within the beam of light. Within that beam of light that you're pointing around. You don't see anything outside of that. The torch beam would be your focus, your reality. Everything outside of that focus is the opposite, or not your reality. Or in other words, your potential, your unlocked potential, your locked potential, I guess, in this case. So that is, inside the beam is focus, outside is not focus. If what is inside the beam is unhappy, everything outside the beam is happiness. The thing is that every possibility is available to us right now. All the lights are on. There are endless possibilities presented to our enlightened and magnificent selves in the form of 2 million bits of information per second coming at us through our senses. And depending on our focus, we delete, distort, or generalize this down to fit within this focus, to fit our view of the world. We refine this 2 million down to 134 bits, or 7 chunks in any situation, 7 chunks of information. These 7 chunks feed our reticular activation system, or our RAS, to feed our focus. What I mean by this is, if I'm looking to become a coach, I'll start seeing lots of stuff about coaching in my life. Stuff that I've probably had right in front of me before, but only now because I'm looking for that. And then it's part of my focus that it's presenting itself to me. What do I mean by distort, generalize, or delete? A generalization would be when a friend betrays you. For example, 2 girls, really good friends, best friends for life. One of them goes out with the other one's boyfriend behind her back, and it's all found out. And from this, the girl who was betrayed comes out with a statement: there are no good friends, or trustworthy friends do not exist, or any one of those categories. This is where you sort things into general categories. Often these represent a limitation in someone's map of the world and can help generate a limiting belief. For example, all men are animals, or all women are liars. And you can see how that would affect someone's life, relationships, business, just someone's view or map of the world. As we already know from a couple of minutes ago, we delete a massive amount of information to be able to keep our focus on what's in hand. So in fact, up to 80% of the data reaching the brain is being deleted. If you don't believe me, just sit and take a deep breath. Now, can you feel the air on the hairs of your nose? Or on the top of your tongue? Can you taste it? What about hearing the cars going by outside? Or maybe the TV in the next room or downstairs? What about feeling the weight of your body in your chair? Or the ground underneath your feet? How about your heart beating away in your chest? Or the pulse in the left ear? Just by sitting and relaxing and opening our awareness, our focus can shift and change is more available to us. Now, a distortion is when we interpret reality ending in distorting its meaning. That is, seeing things that do not exist or complicating that which is easy. So here I've drawn a tree on fire. Now that's all it is. In reality, it's just a tree, it's on fire, and it can be completely manageable. But a distorted view of that is seeing it as burning flames of hell, and thinking, oh my God, it's Armageddon, we're all going to die, we're in trouble, what's going on? So as you can see, that's complicating that which is easy. So we do this to suit our map and focus. For another example, you go to work every day, and every day you walk past the boss, and every day says g'day, asks you how your day is going. This one day you walk in and you see him heading away, walk straight past you. He doesn't even look at you, he doesn't even see you. Now you may distort that and think to yourself, shit, my boss isn't saying good morning to me today. He must be angry at me, what did I do? Well, all your boss is thinking is that he's depressed, he's a little tired, and the fact that the district manager is coming in that afternoon and he needs to be ready for that. So you can see again that this can totally change someone's view of the world. So our reality, in a sense, becomes this 7 plus or minus 2 chunks of information. And of course, over time, like driving a car or riding a bike, with practice, and as the neurological pathway grows stronger, 7 is reduced to and held in 1, or 0, it becomes that little subconscious like when you're driving, and we can look at building and growing outside our comfort zone. Now I just need to bring us all back to the real focus of this video. So this is all about coaching success, and so let's bring it back there. So we have all this knowledge, but how do we coach this, or how do we help people see the real potential that's available to them? Well, as a coach, we don't fix or change anything. This would be, again, our super wanker talking if we did. Thanks, Joe. So remember to get over yourself. It's all about them. It's not about you. How we help them shift focus is, and get the client to really shine the torch in another direction, and move, I guess another way of looking at it is to move to a different radio station, tune the radio from below the line in an effect way of thinking to tuning it into one of a higher resonance at above the line thinking, or at cause. Slide from external, it's all about them, to internal, because we only experience the world the way we are. So another way is to move the dial from 95.3, my girlfriend is always angry at me, to 100.5. If I was more present with her and gave her more love, she would respond completely differently to me. How does a coach do this? How does a coach tune the client's radio? We shift the torch through the darkness using questions. There are 2 great questions appearing to you here. I love these ones. But it's turning on all the lights for your client and helping them see into their own potential. Just remember, what you focus on is what you get, to the exclusion of everything else. So focus really determines your reality, which directly determines your results, and indeed what you get out of life, your destiny. Thank you, and get ready for success principle number 4.